WLNS is here for you with 6 News at 6.
Plans to build a controversial mega site in Clinton County are dead. It is our top story at 6. Thank you for joining us. I'm Sherry Jones.
And I'm Siobhan Klepfer, and this is a 6 News exclusive. For well over a year, Eagle Township has been considered as a potential location for an industrial mega site. Well, now the Lansing Economic Area Partnership, or LEAP, and its partners are no longer marketing the land.
Zach Priest has been working this story all day for you, and he's here for you now with a look at what happened.
The huge plot of land in Eagle Township has been the center of controversy for a couple of years now. Residents showed up to meetings to voice their opposition to the project, and today we learned that public opposition from residents and from elected officials there forced the developer's hand and prompted them to pull the plug.
I would hope, and so would the majority of Eagle, that this means that the Eagle mega site is dead. Yes, that is definitely our hope.
Eagle Township Supervisor Troy Stroud hoped the news was true, and 6 News confirmed this afternoon that it is. The Lansing Area Economic Partnership says it's because of opposition from people like Stroud. In a statement, the group said plans to build a manufacturing innovation camp are no more because, as more and more input came in, the local municipality leaders and neighbor sentiment turned from initial unanimous support into significant opposition. Stroud opposed the project because he says Eagle would have lost jobs and also its rural character.
We would have lost a lot of the rural character. We would have lost a lot of those farming jobs, the trucking jobs we already have. So there's a lot of things that it would have put at risk.
But opposition was not unanimous. A person who lives nearby was not willing to speak on camera, but says he thinks the area could use some better paying jobs for young people. But Stroud says they would lose jobs before they ever gained any.
They came in and said, we promise these will be high-paying jobs. And much like the other mega sites, it's a promise in the future. That would start with us losing jobs before we ever gain jobs.
And Stroud also says that he doesn't think that Eagle's infrastructure or schools would be able to properly handle the flood of new residents this project would bring. LEAP says that at the end of the day, they work for the residents of Eagle Township and the surrounding area, and that's why they are allowing their current real estate options to expire.
All right, Zach, thank you very much. We have an update for you tonight on the recent police chase in Jackson that ended with a police sergeant being shot and the suspect dead.
Well, today police identified that suspect as 31-year-old Jacob Hikes.
The Jackson County Sheriff's Office says Hikes was wanted in Lenawee County, where he had shot his brother, but a tracking device in his vehicle indicated he was in Jackson County. Jackson police and sheriff's deputies followed and found Hikes, who they say shot at them and even threw pipe bombs. One police sergeant was shot through the arm and into his torso and is recovering at a hospital. Officials say when police finally stopped Hikes, multiple shots were fired and he died at the scene.
And we also have an update for you on the United Auto Workers strike at Eaton Aerospace in the city of Jackson.
The union has approved a new contract and the strike is over.
That strike went on for about 2 months with about 500 workers on the picket line after their contract expired back in September. Negotiations for a new contract got hung up on topics like employee benefits and changes to the retirement plans for new employees. The UAW confirms for us that more than 90% of the workers voted in favor of a new contract. The terms have not yet been made public.
Turning to politics, Republicans are taking control of the state house in January.
But until then, Democrats still control both chambers in the state capitol, and they're trying to pass a few more bills before power changes hands.
Our Capitol correspondent Tim Skubic has a closer look.
The legislative laundry list of lame duck issues includes fixing the new minimum wage law so that hospitality workers can keep the bulk of their tip income. Governor Whitmer, for her part, wants to pony up some state tax credits for a semiconductor factory near Flint that would supply EV parts. However, House Republicans are blocking, and a newly elected township board has pledged to kill the project. There is also mumbling about the state helping General Motors dismantle the Ren Center in Detroit. But some from both sides of the aisle have argued, why should we help a giant corporation with a decision that it made? The governor and Democrats are still putting the finishing touches on their lame duck docket, including a chat with the incoming new House Republican Speaker Matt Hall, the governor says.
I continue to have an open dialogue with the leaders of all 4 caucuses. I have conversed with Matt Hall and congratulated him, and I look forward to hoping we can find out some common ground.
Progressive Democrats could make a run at adopting many items on their agenda and that Republicans will strongly oppose. Representative Bill Schuette is part of Speaker Hall's incoming team, and he's commenting on what the R's will do if the Democrats throw the kitchen sink at them on their way out the door during lame duck.
What I would is that Michigan Democrats would look at these election results and realize that this is an opportunity not to throw bombs or kitchen sinks, but rather to get down to the issues that are facing Michigan. You have to be ready for everything.
Meanwhile, Democratic Speaker Joe Tate will not be Speaker next year, and this man will become the Democratic minority leader. He wants to work with both sides.
I have a long track record of working across the aisle. I want to be a voice for pragmatic legislation that, again, continues to meet the needs of Michiganders all across the state. As leader, I hope to work well with the other side of the aisle.
The question, of course, is can they find common ground on anything before the end of the year and the Democrats lose control? Your view in Lansing, Tim Skubic, 6 News.
Thank you, Tim. As the weather gets colder, kids throughout mid-Michigan are starting to need some winter gear to help them stay warm.
And we're asking you to help us make that happen.
It's our annual Coats for the Community Drive, and it is underway.
Yes, we've teamed up with Cristo Rey Communities, local partners, to help people make it through the winter.
But it's not just coats. If you have hats, scarves, gloves, or any other winter clothing, you can drop them off right here at the station.
Or you can do that at Cristo Rey, Carpet Studio in Okemos, your local Berryama's Cleaners, or one of 3 Shaheen Automotive locations through this Friday, November 15th.
Coats for the community, it's just one more way. That's 6 News.
As temperatures climbed to the 50s, but it didn't feel all that nice because it was quite breezy outside, and then the cloud cover rolled in this afternoon. So overall, things are going downhill tonight. Get ready for a very wet night. Of course, we've had some sunshine this week and had some clear skies at night, so we've had some fairly nice weather to deal with overall the past week or so. Speaking of those clear skies, if you happen to be out the past couple of nights, like our friend Fred was, you capture a shot like this. Isn't that a beautiful moonshine? Of that, absolutely gorgeous. We'd love to see more pictures. They can be cloud cover, anything weather related, you name it, we want to see it. WLNS.com/share is the place to upload those photos. Our high temperature trend this weekend, very warm, temperatures in the 50s, but notice next week upper 30s and lower 40s on the way by next Friday and Saturday, a little bit below average for a change. And in terms of rainfall, we'll deal with that first. We've got rain certainly on the way over the next several days. Best chance is going to be tonight into Thursday, quiet weather Friday, Saturday, chance of a spotty shower Sunday, maybe Monday, but not a whole lot out there. Here's the other side of the equation, the cold temperatures next week. There could be some snow showers in mid-Michigan late in the week. Now the odds that we see at least 2 inches of snow, extremely low, but there could be some flakes out there with high temperatures you saw in the upper 30s and low 40s. Our McLaren cam tonight on the Skyview Network, just a little hint of a light on the horizon. Temperature 49 degrees after a high today of 54. In Grand Ledge, our temperature beginning to cool off now down to 49 degrees after a high earlier today up to 54. Morning low made it down to 32 degrees. Jackson cam cloud cover, temperature 46, high today 51. It got quite cold this morning, down to 28 degrees. And our final stop in Hillsdale, where we've got cloudy skies, temperature at 45 degrees, nothing in the rain gauge yet, but by 11 I suspect that will begin to change. Temperatures around the viewing area this evening, 48 Owasso, 49 St. John's, 48 Ionia, basically everyone in the upper 40s this afternoon. No threat of precipitation for the next hour or two, but that'll change tonight as our storm system brings widespread rain to the area through early tomorrow morning, so a very wet start. It'll become more widely scattered in the afternoon, but still some showers are a good bet. Once this low pulls further east by Friday morning, we see dry conditions returning, but still a lot of cloud cover around right through Friday afternoon. Here's tonight's forecast. Low temperature 41 degrees with rain on the way. Forecast for tomorrow, rain, becoming widely scattered showers in the afternoon. Temperatures only climb into the upper 40s tomorrow, so we're not going to move a whole lot as far as the temp's concerned. The 6-day forecast, 50 through the weekend, 20% chance of a shower on Sunday. Rain showers return Tuesday, then probably a break late Tuesday into Wednesday before rain showers and snow showers move in. At this point, it's a long ways away for Friday, Silver Bells, upper 30s for highs, and probably just snow showers instead of rain showers.
I would take that.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Absolutely. You kind of had a little pause before you said rain and snow showers.
Yeah, I had to get the effect in there, you know. Snow showers.
Well, everyone's like, you're kidding me.
Did he say snow?
Right, he did. Trust us.
All right, David, thank you. Well, coming up, demonstrators at the Capitol today called on the state to make sure everyone has access to housing and transportation.
You're going to want to hear more about that next. Keep it right here. 6 News at 6. We'll be right back.